my wife was a bit nervous. I said, look, we can still do it. So we are always watching the channel. We are changing the water regularly. They are responding to feeding as well.
That is what we are looking at at the end of the day.
Yes, they are responding. Wow. And it really makes me happy that this is our first start. So without any experience, just watching on the YouTube pages, trying to put down some lessons we've learned from other farmers that you've interviewed. Wow.
Wow.
Great.
Hello guys, welcome to Lartman Farms. I am happy to bring you another lovely episode. I am in Pokwasi Maira, a 4,000 capacity farm. One of our subscribers decided to set up a farm. He has been learning constantly from the things we have discussed in the farm, and now they have this beautiful farm over here. We want to go get their story so that you watching us will be motivated as well. All right, so welcome to Lartman Farms. I'm happy to see you. It's been amazing for quite some time. You came for training, and then your name, please.
I'm Benjamin Abuaje.
Benjamin Abuaje, yes. And then
Samuel Mensah.
Samuel Mensah. Okay, so I'm in your farm. When did you start this farm?
Well, we started on the 3rd November 2022.
Okay, so you've been running the farm for about almost 4 or 5 months now?
Yes.
Yeah. Why did you start this big in the first place?
Well, we've been watching a lot of videos from Lartman page, and we came up with the idea, especially my wife and I, that we will start with this catfish on a small scale. It's relative because of where we are looking at in future.
Yeah.
So we started with a 4,000 capacity to test how it's going to be, and then we invest in it based on what we saw from your interviews. That's how we started this way.
Okay, so now you have 4,000 pieces of fish over here. Was it easy? Was it difficult? Let us know.
Initially, it was very difficult. The setup to make sure the place is secured for security reasons, it was very difficult because practically it's our first time. But from the training we've been receiving online from your page, I think everything was coming up to life for us. So someone came to help us install the ponds, and then we started it. We faced a lot of challenges, but by the grace of God, we are where we are today.
So currently you have how many pieces of fish?
4,000.
You have 4,000 pieces of fish.
Yes.
And some of them are even ready to be harvested.
Very ready.
In terms of running this kind of farm, what are some of the challenges that you did face, and what are the things that you've learned from this farm?
You know, it's not easy establishing this farm. The reason is that this is our first time.
Yeah.
So first of all, we don't have any knowledge about it. So it means we have to learn something about the farm before we can proceed. That is why my brother came up with the idea that we have to learn something about it. And thanks to God, Lartman Farm was there, and he helped us through his teaching skills, his experience. He organized the class, and I was part of the students.
Yes, I remember.
Really
I remember. So when he came for the class, I remember the first day we were having a few interactions, and then he told me, this is what you guys are doing over here. So he told me that you were having some challenges, and then from the first day of the training, you realized some of these challenges. Can you share with us some of the challenges that you realized in this?
If I'm to come in, I saw the video on the training.
No, okay.
So I took the number, I sent it to you that, hey, you have to attend this training.
Whether I like it
because
or not.
For me, I have been trained online from all your episodes.
Okay.
So sometimes when I'm explaining to them, maybe it will be like, no, they are having the practical experience on the field because I'm not here. But I said, look, you have to go for the training because some of the challenges they are facing, I have learned from your channel. So when he go, he will be able to understand it very well and be able to train the other staff so that they also get to know it. So one, sometimes the fishes will not be eating.
Yeah.
You find out that they are hanging. Sometimes too, they don't know when they change the water, whether to feed immediately or to wait after some time. Sometimes they will come into the pond, they will see that a lot of feed under it. Maybe the fishes were vomiting. What caused that?
Yeah.
So if he is to go for the training, he will understand these things, implement certain measures to reduce these challenges so that our farm practices will be at top notch. That's how he contacted you.
All right. So after the training, what are some of the things that now you've been able to adjust, and what are you seeing in terms of growth, in terms of productivity in the farm?
So actually, during the training, we were taught that we should stick to a specific time of feeding.
Okay.
We shouldn't feed them at any time. If
Alright.
it is twice in a day, it should be, if it's 8 o'clock, you count till the next 7 hours, you feed them. And it was helping because we realized that we're feeding them when we feel we have to.
Yeah.
So the training really helped us. That is number one. Number two, the water management.
Okay.
Initially, we started with once in a week. We're changing water once in a week and eventually twice in a week. But during the training, we realized that, hey, look, you don't need to wait till your water to get damaged.
Yeah.
You have to monitor the fish, sometimes even with the oxygen level, because we don't have
the aerators.
We don't have the aerators. So what do we do?
Yeah.
During the training, we were taught that if we don't have aerators, then we have to take care of the fish, change water regular. So we came up with an idea, changing water at least 3-4 times in a week.
Okay.
And it was really helping, and it really reduced the mortality rate.
What's your source of water?
Borehole.
You have a borehole.
Yes.
So now it allows you to be able to change the water
every day.
Every day. Every single day now.
Every single day.
Yes.
And what have you seen? What are the changes?
Well, for me, I've seen great improvement because first of all, before we were switching, I had to check their size, their weight.
Yeah.
And with the way we are feeding them, every 2 weeks I need to monitor if they have increased in weight.
Yeah.
Because I keep a very good record of farm activities.
That's what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Record every activity
I
in
have
your farm.
all the record from the first day, that is 2nd November, till that of today. So I keep, and I realize that no, if we are to keep a good spacing in a pond, good water management practice, then it means that our fishes are going to be big. And it's the weight we are looking for. It's not about the capacity to me, because our pond is about 1,200 capacity, but each pond we have 800 in each pond, making 4,000 in all the 5 ponds.
Okay.
And we are doing well.
When I came here and I inspected what you guys have in terms of the fish, I was looking for any infection, disease, or anything whatsoever, but I didn't find any, and I am so happy about it. I'd like you to take us around to your ponds.
All right.
Okay.
And then tell us what size of fish you have in, because I can see you have like 5 different ponds.
5 different
ponds.
yes.
Show us what kind of fish you have in each and every kind of pond, and then we'll move on from there. All right, so I can see that you have your first pond over here. How many fish did you start with in this farm in the first place?
Okay, we started with 3,000 for the first 3 ponds.
Okay.
And then we sorted them in 3 different ponds.
You sorted them into 3 different ponds. Okay.
Yes. We sorted them into 3 different ponds. So here is the medium that we got.
Medium.
The medium size.
All right.
And now they are 5 months, 3 weeks old for this very pond.
Okay.
And the average size we are getting here is 1.2 kg.
1.2 kg.
Yes, the
that's very
average
good. That's
from
very
this
good.
pond.
That's very good.
Yeah.
All right.
You
So
can see how they are. You see, they are really
so
doing well.
nice. Yeah, they look very good and nice and healthy.
Yeah.
This is what we are looking out for at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That your fish should be able to look this big and this nice and this healthy. So how many fish have you got here now?
We have 850.
You have 850 in this very pond.
In this very pond, 850.
Okay. And then the size, we have one
between
kg.
1 kg to 1.2 kg. So we are saying average of 1.2.
All right. So it means that the first set of fish that you brought here, you now sorted them, and then now you place them into small, medium and then
big.
large.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can see that there's another pond on my right hand side.
Yes.
Yeah. This is another pond. What do we have here?
All right, so this after the sorting, the biggest sizes we got, we have about 800 of the fishes here, between 750 800 fishes here, and the average weight over here it's about 1.6.
1.6.
Yes, about 1.6.
That's big.
It's between 1.3 1.8, but on the average I'm looking at that 1.6.
All right. Yeah, they are very big.
They are very big.
They are
very
so big.
Yeah,
So
about a week they will be exactly 6 months.
All right.
They'll be exactly 6 months.
Because I want to even catch.
Yeah.
When he brings the net.
Wow.
Wow.
Great. I'll help you.
This is huge.
Let's get back. Okay.
Should I take one?
Okay. Good.
Okay, means we didn't do it well. Right.
I'll see you some other time. There. Wow, this is 2 kg, 2.06 kg. I think you guys are doing a lot well. In the month of May, June and July, Lartman Farms is coming up with a series. In this series, we are going to try to set up 100 different farms. And so we'd like you guys, if you are interested, you can join us. Also, in these farms, you are going to learn about a lot of things in terms of how people are able to set up the challenges and then other things that people can do in their farms. And so we'll just entreat you guys to just join throughout this series. What do we have in here? How many fish?
So here too we have this exactly 600 fishes in this pond.
600 fish.
Yeah, we brought about 1,500. That's the second batch of fishes.
So first batch was 3,000 and then second batch was
1,500.
Okay.
So we have about 600 here.
All right.
After we did the sorting, these were the biggest size we are getting.
Okay.
These fishes are exactly 4 months old.
4 months.
We are getting 1 kg even here in this.
So you realize that it has to do with not just the setup, but then the water quality.
The water quality.
Most importantly, the feed and feeding.
All right.
You understand?
That's
if you're
true.
using a very good feed as well, it will help you to be able to achieve some of these things. So please give us some feed. Let's see. Wow. I mean, this is good for 4 months.
Yes.
This is good for 4 months.
They are very active. We are changing the water regularly. They are responding to feeding as well.
That is what we are looking at at the end of the day.
Yes, they are responding.
Wow.
And it really makes me happy that this is our first start. So without any experience, just watching on the YouTube pages, trying to put down some lessons we've learned from other farmers that you've interviewed. And then we listen to most of the interviews, what they are doing right, what they are not doing right. We put all those things together and then we said we could do it.
All right, so you know why I'm so happy about this?
Yeah.
Because we normally do share a lot of detailed information on our YouTube platform.
That's true.
Okay, and when we share those information, we do get a lot of people who reach out to us and then tell us how good it has helped them.
Yeah.
But for you guys to say that, because you told me you've been through every single video.
Every single video.
So for
I've
every
watched all
single
the
video, you try and dissect and look at the things that you guys can learn.
Yes.
And that's why we're actually getting this.
And the experience from the farmers, what they are also saying, I try to pick those points from what you are teaching them.
Yeah.
So I have a note from your channel. I have a lesson note. I've put everything in it.
I have to run a competition for my best subscriber, and I'll see, because this is what you are doing, and I am so much happy about it. If you are watching us, we always try to come up with episodes to explain, teach you so that you understand. The idea for running this business is to make profit.
It's true.
So if you are doing this, if right now you're looking at whatever amount you spent on feed, and whatever size of fish you have now, you will know that you make profit.
Sure.
So we are sharing a lot of valuable information.
Yeah.
Emphasis, valuable information. Valuable information. All right, so let's go to the other ponds.
All right. So the smaller sizes for the second batch, they are here. I think we are getting on the average 850 grams here.
I think one of the things that is helping your farm is also about the timeliness of your sorting.
It's true.
Knowing that you need to sort and then being proactive with the sorting. Because and you see, the sorting is actually termed as grading. If right now someone comes to your farm and the person needs anything from your farm, it's easier for you to say, hey, in this pond we have almost this size, and so you can just take them. In some farms, you go there and the 2 kg is with the 400 grams, and you have a challenge with being able to feed them properly to convert into that weight you are looking out for. Okay, so let's feed these guys. So let's see. All right.
It's not their feeding time. So
yes.
In the morning, we actually feed them very well.
Yes, so you have to feed them
very well in the morning.
Yeah.
Feed them very well in the morning.
I'm actually happy this is coming up. You don't know the extent to which I'm so happy. I am extremely happy that I came here. And I do believe that people watching us will also be very happy and proud of you guys.
Oh yes, and myself, I'm actually happy we've been able to really get this result, because initially I'm like, can we really do this?
Yeah.
And I said, my wife was a bit nervous. I said, look, we can still do it. So we are always watching the channel. We are always watching the channel.
Let's go to the last one.
So this is part of the first batch for the white pond.
All right.
This is part of the first batch of the white pond. Here too we have average of 1.3 kg. This too we have the biggest sizes also here. Because here was the medium sizes after the grading, that was the biggest sizes. But still I'm seeing that our big fish is in this pond.
All right.
Our biggest fish is in this pond.
So sometimes too, the fishes, some of them eat well.
Yeah.
They are responding very well. They are responding very well.
This particular pond, they really respond.
Okay. Okay. That fish is like Rambo.
Yeah. That's why I said our biggest fishes are all in this pond.
That's nice. That's nice.
Fishes. Here we have about 900, close to 900 fishes in this particular pond.
Okay. And the last bits of it is in an area like this where I can see nice homes all around.
Yeah.
And you are able to do this over here. How do you feel about being able to culture fish in
such an area
just like this?
Well developed?
Yes.
Yeah. So what we did was that we first brought the environmental guys, because we have to care about our neighbors to make sure that hygienically it's very good.
Yeah.
So they were able to pass the suitability test, and we laid our outlet pipes underground to the drainage outside there. And because we are always changing the water every day, you don't get any smell.
I am here comfortably.
Yes, we don't get smell.
Yeah.
Initially we started 3 days, sometimes a week, but we said no, let's go daily, because we have the water.
So one of the tips you guys can learn, if you are doing it in a very residential area where you have homes all around you, the changing of the water should be something that you pay attention to it. Other than that, you'd have people coming in and then questioning what you are doing. And it doesn't smell. I'm not getting any smell from this particular place. And so if someone wants fish from you guys, these subscribers, anybody at all says, hey, I want fish, how do they get to you guys?
Well, right now our fishes are ready, the first 3 ponds for harvesting. Anyone who needs fishes, the person is rest assured that these fishes are well taken care of. Well fed.
I can see that.
And water quality is top notch, so hygienically it's one of the best. So they can reach us on our mobile line 0242 686752. You can share it on the screen as well. There is another WhatsApp line too, we'll put it over there. The name of this farm is Rumen's Agro Farms, co-founded by my wife and I. Rumen's Agro Farm, fully registered, and they can contact us. We are trying to see if we can also deliver to those who wants to buy in large quantities as well. We'll give to them.
Rumen's Agro Farms. They are doing something amazing. And so that's it on today's episode on Lartman Farms. If you received any value in today's video, just subscribe, just like him, and then let's start something big. See you same time next week.
Bye.